You know, I don't want to lose. I like to win. If I lose, I want to replay. You know, sometimes interesting. Like you don't want to lose also, you want to win. But about the other person also made you want to win also. Sometimes interesting. Sometimes interesting. When you lose and then other person wins, the other person really kind of is very happy. Sometimes if you really feel other person happy, sometimes you can get a lot of pleasure out of it. Like for example, when you really are friends or when you really love somebody, you don't do just things to just please yourself only. If you do something that makes the other person happy, that makes you more happy than you just making yourself only happy. Just like that. So therefore, when you play with a friend, I mean, if it's not a friend, it's a different story. If it's a competition, then of course you need to win. But if it's with friends, winning or losing is not really the big deal anyway. I mean, what you get if you win anyway, momentary, but you don't get prize or nothing. In fact, if other person wins and you allow the other person win and he wins, actually the other person is more happy with you, playing with you. Whereas if you win all the time and the other person loses, that other person may get a little bit angry with you, saying, he always wins, I never win. So therefore, sometimes making other person win is a very good way, because it's really, if you make other person win, maybe actually on the long run you are the winner. You're the winner. Really. Sometimes from a spiritual point of view, if you give, I mean, maybe this is too much here, but then if you really kind of give seemingly like a gain or profit or winning to others, and if you take the loss upon yourself, on the long term, you actually win more, really. So, but very simple things, it's like if you have a friend, if you love somebody, you see, and that in your relationship, if you just make only yourself happy, I mean, only self, not just think of the other person, then actually the relationship doesn't grow, friendship would not grow, really. And the fun is really not there. If you really start thinking of the others and sometimes thinking of the other person winning, sometimes it's more fun. When I used to play games, sometimes when I win all the time, I used to make the other person win. Because it's a little bit more fun also, because if you win all the time, it's quite boring.